It is a Monday morning, 9 a.m. Everyone is having Monday blues. Sunel comes in, takes his coffee. Sunel checks his emails. Looks like there's a new build to test today. He opens Squash Test Management Tool and pulls out relevant test cases from a total of 5,000 plus test case repository. Sunel has to re-execute the tests he had executed last build. He is bored, upset. He thinks, I cannot do this boring stuff again this week. But wait, he has a solution. T-Lite Tool, the UI automation tool. This is cool because T-Lite can perform the regression tests on the new build. He can even run the same steps for thousands of composites without having to write any additional steps. Sunel saves precious time by using T-Lite, and he can use the time saved to test new functionalities. After a few moments, T-Lite reports a bug. Charts are not loading in Benchmark Explorer page. Sunel investigates the bug. Maybe a few things wiped out in the weekend refresh. He logs a bug in Jira. Meanwhile, T2.0, the backend data validation tool, runs and reports a few data mismatches between database and Elasticsearch. Sunel goes to the DevOps guy and asks, "Are we done with the rebuilding index?" "Let me rebuild it," says the DevOps guy. Sunel goes to 3 scrums and repeats the same status updates. I mean, like he repeats the same status updates. Sunel goes for lunch, like everyone else, and eats his spicy homemade food. When he comes back, he hears the bad news from Shahzad. There's a bug reported from production, but Sunel cannot reproduce the bug in QA because QA data is masked. Sunel speaks to Reuven and discusses about the bug and ways to reproduce it. Reuven, when I try to enter 1 million characters in notes, the notes page crashes. Then don't enter 1 million characters, says Reuven. Meanwhile, Shahzad wants to run data validation automation in production. With the help of automation team, they plan to run over 10,000 tests with thousands of composites. But they need to make sure they are not executing any write operations in the production system. They had messed up last time and created a bunch of ABC tickers in MDR UI application in production. Since then, automation team has put up security restrictions on the T-Lite tool and automatically skips write operations in the production system. Reuven fixes the production bug and wants to push a new build, but he wants the QA team to test it first in the development environment. Sunel reluctantly tests in dev. The build is now pushed to QA and stage simultaneously. Both Shahzad and Sunel discover a regression bug, but the development team says it's a minor bug and it will be fixed in the next build. The build is pushed to production. They go home happy after enjoying the food from Katie Roll Company. Business tests the application in production and finds the same minor bug that Shahzad and Sunel had reported last evening and reports it as critical. Another day at MIO. Life repeats for everyone.